It's the podcast. Check the forecast. Check the broadcast. It's the podcast. It's the boycast. New episode starting right now. Yeah. Look, they ain't got a clue. They saying how you make it in this truth without a bishop or a crew. Cause I'm the bishop and the few. I put the Jew up in the juice. He put the loose up on my noose and show me what I need to juice and make the floor before the roof. Cause the rain is just a stain. And it rains on the blameless and the blame. And that would never change. Let me explain. It mean I got grounded before I grew a little. You act like you knew a lot before you knew a little. It's not complicated once you get rid of the riddles. You teach the top is just the middle. You worse than some spittle. The real truth is too big and you bruisers are brittle. To catch this you need a net and not carry it like Kittles. Why your faith never lag? My power showed me. How you make it out of that? My power showed me. Why you always coming strapped? My power showed me. How you able to see that? My power showed me.
All right. Okay. We active. Episode 27. And glad y'all could come through. We was absent. Hold on, make sure everything good on the audio side. Let me check this real quick. Oh, okay. All right, everything sounds good. All right, yeah, we was absent last week, man. Just couldn't do it, just couldn't make it. But we here today. Y'all know our first thing to do is to introduce our people at the beginning of the show. I'm just trying to set up some few things. Blessings. Just trying to get a few things in order. And so I hope everybody was doing well enough. Just trying to check these things. All right. Okay. Trying to send a link to the Patreons. All right. Okay. That's good. All right. That look good. All right. What are you talking about? Some schedule. No. All right. All right. That should be going up. All right. First. Okay. We're going to get right into the first things first. Like I say, couldn't make it last week. Just was a little busy. That's all. That's all that was. Alright, we're gonna get into it. Matter of fact, we're gonna play this song while I just cover a few things. Shout out to the babies who came through with the music video. I remember telling y'all that me and my son one of my sons, we was working on a video, and then we added his big sister and his little sister to help out, and they got some things done. He had two of his big sisters helping out, but we couldn't use all the material, so the video was just um, um, him, his big sister, and his little sister. My oldest daughter is 12. He's 10. She's about to be 13. He's about to be 11, coming up real soon. And then my youngest, not my youngest daughter, but his little sister, the second youngest, she's 7. And yeah, they did a great job. So we're gonna check it out. We're gonna listen to it real quick. Well, I'm trying to get these little sidebar things fixed. I missed a week. I'm already clumsy with the. I'm already clumsy. So I did that. All right. Okay. All right. So let's check this out real quick. Well, I do this, and we should be straight. Okay, got that out. Got that out. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's just play this.
Hey, can we talk about God for a little bit? I mean, let's get a little bit of positive vibe going around. Okay? Oh, okay, cool. Hey, man, appreciate that. Just lay back, man, chill vibe with me real quick, man. Ain't nothing too serious. Just wanna, change the aura around here a little bit, man. All right, man, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah. If you say you for the truth, why you lying then? There's a bunch of lying men in this lying den. I'ma keep exposing sin, cause I can't pretend. Once I speak, all you smelling the wind is tiger skin. I'm just trying to make you see, like Leviathan, that you will be amazed that we in a maze that might be in. Instead of walking through these walls we never gonna solve, let's lift each other up and climb over the walls. Yeah. I just want what's due to me. So why I never do to you what I want do to me? Let's take it back to the laws of Deuteronomy. Cause we want an Elohim in our economy. Yeah. I just want what's due to me. So why I never do to you what I want do to me? Only the wise realize what is really peace. And if it's God in your mind, they will never see civilization with no patience. They won't hear my dissertation. Yeah. So I keep it short and sweet like talks of reparation. We did the renovations, but can't live in this location. This our reservations, but do not have reservations. Overseers are deceivers, and that's an understatement. Anyways, this ain't for couch bums. Either get in or you're out, son. Can't be more concerned with the income over the outcome. Yeah, I just want what's due to me. So why I never do to you what I want to do to me? Let's take it back to the laws of Deuteronomy. Cause we want an Elohim in our economy. Yeah. I just want what's due to me. So why I never do to you what I want do to me. Only the wise realize what is really peace. And if it's God in your mind, it will never cease. Yeah.
Yeah, so my kids did the music video. I'm gonna show y'all the music video once we wrap it up here. But that's the song. It's called Passive Income. Uh, I'll be coming up with these titles to reflect the songs in a way, and sometimes I'll be kind of mysterious with it. But you usually like the song, the title. Usually, you don't get into the song. It's usually over with, which is just how I conduct business. But so we're gonna start off the show with Alice H. Parker. And let me tell you what she did. All right. Alice H. Parker was an African American inventor famous for her patent system of central heating using natural gas. In the 1920s, using natural gas to power a heating furnace was a revolutionary idea that conserved energy and paved the way for central heating systems we all have in our homes today. Listen to me. This sister, Alice H. Parker, came up with a trillion, what's a $1 trillion idea that not one house that is in the world doesn't use. Houses that's built, in a systematic way don't use this invention. Every house has this. This is a beyond $1 trillion idea. This is God's work. This is God's work. So we got a sister who created something that the whole world used. Just add her on to the list of sisters who done did this and brothers who done did this, who are ignored. Y'all do this for yourself, because I think it's important. And what I like to do, I used to say this a lot, and people used to get frustrated. But I'm gonna say it again. If you don't look into this, you hate your people. You hate them. Now I ain't saying you dislike them. I'm saying you don't care. You hate them. Hate them. And glad nobody recognized them. Yeah, down the pressure on you. If you do not research these names and do some your own digging to find even more inventors, you hate your people. And you're glad they're not getting the credit that they deserve. And that's just simple. Because I can't fathom or understand why, if it's brought to your door, and now you are obligated. Like the script says, it's better to not know and be doing folly than to know and not do what's right. Now you know. See, this is what happens when y'all come and onto the boy cast. I'm putting you in a position to push forward. Ain't no going back. I once you turn on the boy cast, I am putting you in a position of authority. A position that now you are obligated to do this, or you hate your people. Now the pressure on. I ain't playing with y'all no more. I'm bringing the pressure on you. We say, what's her name again? Alice H. Parker created she created the heating systems in our homes. The patent she got, she filed it in December 1919 for a heating system invention. Her design allowed cool air to be drawn into a furnace that conveyed through a heat exchanger that delivered warm air through the ducts to individual rooms of a house. Listen to me. Who don't use every building standing? You whoever is a part of her family should be extremely wealthy, beyond wealth. This ain't even wealth no more. These are gods on earth. I do a lot of this on my Facebook. I show these brothers and sisters and their adventures, and I hashtag gods, because this is beyond money now. Once you do something like this, this is saving the earth. This is helping everybody. It ain't about the money at this point. You're doing God's work. And I think that's the part that this is why a lot of our brothers and sisters go ignore, because we are creating things that transition even color. It transition race, gender, it transitions all that. Spirituality, it goes straight to God. We jumping over religions, we're going straight to God with the black people in these inventions. Straight to God and helping the earth. Imagine if we didn't have to go through slavery. Imagine if we could just say, all right, we're going to make sure all these black people get the same opportunity. Not equal to anybody else, but the same opportunity as just equally. Let's make sure no poverty-stricken brothers and sisters do not go through things that won't allow them to at least have an opportunity to excel at something. I know that's a lot, but I'm saying let's all have an opportunity. If you think you're great, show us. If you don't think you're great, you got to prove to me that you ain't great then. Show me you're not great. That's how I'm looking at it. Show me you're not great, black man and black woman. Yeah, this is, like I say, I'm putting the pressure on you. You're obligated now. If you're not talking about this, there's something very wrong. There's something very, very wrong. All right, let me get a couple of this. Share this a little bit. But yeah, I think now, with all this, I mean, really, man, some of these things, it's almost like by not doing this, by not sharing this information, you're purposely hurting your own self. It's so many brothers and sisters. Every time I get on the boycast, so it's at least 27 inventors that I done talked about. It's not more, because sometimes I think I double down. And that's nothing. And these are revolutionary things that they're doing. It's not just, oh, I created this in my backyard and only my neighborhood is able to use it because of the whatever circumstance. No, the whole world is using it. The whole world is using it from back when they was creating it in the 1800s. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to share this some more on my social medias. But yeah, I think now, man, it's okay, hold on. What did I just do? All right, I think now, man, we are too deep in the game, man. So if you claiming to be anything of priority, like you think that you should be looked at as something that should come first, this is the first thing you got to do. I didn't want to use it came to my mind, but I didn't want to use um the words that people use. It kind of go straight to being racist. It sounds racist, and that ain't what we're doing. You think you should have you think you should be number one, then prove it. And this is how you prove it. We're not about to just talk about it. Let's show it. And black inventors are the best way to say, hey, I think we need a little more we need a little more eyes over here. We need the world to consider us just a little bit more. This is how you do it, black inventors. Ain't no other way. Ain't no other way. Because black inventors will show how the earth needed us. Needed us. And people say, hey man, that's racist. No, stupid, it's not. If it's facts. Hey, I done built this road over here. Hey, don't tell nobody you built that road. You're being racist. Because I use that road. No, stupid, I built it. So what are you using? That's okay, you're welcome. But I built it. How is that racist? I think we got this weird thing, man. Like if it ain't you and about you, you take it as hate. Well, listen, it's just that simple. You just didn't do it. Except that you didn't do it, but you need it. Okay, we about to transition over. But Alice H. Parker, created the vents and the heating system in every home that you ever been in. And that's just mind boggling. Mind boggling. It's almost like God came through in the form of man and helped the world. Yeah, that's what it looked like to me. And God can come and deal with anybody. But we not about to ignore the people that God came through and dealt with. Oh yeah, God can deal with anybody. That's what somebody gonna say. God can deal with anybody. Yeah, but he dealt with these people. Let's talk about the ones he dealt with first. Not who he might deal with. Let's talk about the ones he actually dealt with first. Yeah, yeah, man. I just can't. Listen. The pressure is on. Alice H. Parker created the heating systems in everybody's house, a black woman, in 1895. She got the patent. Let me see when she got the patent. It was in December 1919. She got the patent for it. Right? So she been had this stuff booming and bucking. She just had to go through the legal system to make sure she get paid off of it. Because usually we create stuff and then, like the guy who created the I forget his name, like the guy who created the airplanes, when they stole it, the Wright brothers stole the idea from him. Stole the idea from him. Go, y'all look that up. Now you, hey, you just, you one of those kings, we the black kings. No, it's a true story. If it's a true story, where is the problem? Oh, yeah, that actually happened. So where is the problem at? If it's a true story. Yeah, yeah. Well, anyways, the pressure on. Now y'all obligated. Now you know you got to acknowledge and promote the black inventors, or you hate them. Because why not? I mean, your reasoning for not doing it, it has to be only because you hate them. And that's fine. Like, yeah, I hate black inventors. That's fine. But now I know why you're doing it. Now I know why you're ignoring it. All right. All right. And other news. Hey, so I've been doing this a lot too. I've been on doing these shorts and these YouTube shorts, and I do a lot of uploading videos and content on my Instagram and Facebook, and I be coming across some stuff, man, some things that's really frustrating, to say the least. But I do come across a lot of comical things, and I like to have a lot of fun. So we're gonna get into both things. It's just what we're gonna do is just go on my page, just have a little scrolling contest. I mean, not really a contest. I ain't really competing with nobody, but um, a little scrolling segment. Let's say that. Okay, now let's see. All right, so we got some videos I want to show and discuss some things. All right, so I don't know if y'all familiar with the last thing. So this was happening with me, right? I've been doing music since 2011. So when I first came out, I did my first Israelite song in 2011. And since 2011 to today, I have 34 albums. I have a bunch of music, I have a bunch of content. But what I noticed maybe 2 or 3 years ago is, from that period from 2011 on to maybe, let's say, 2020, I was real recognizable. Everybody knew who I was. So it's a gap now. I'm mentioning this because of this video, right? With Method Man and Redman. So it's a gap now. We can call it a generational gap. But I think that you have to consistently reinvent yourself. So a lot of these artists and entertainers, they come out and they have great success in the first couple of years, and then they just assume 15 years down the line, everybody should still just be rocking with these great songs that you came up with. Well, that's really ridiculous. Me, I'm still doing music. I got new songs up every week. I still do new music, understanding I got to stay relevant you know, to be relevant. I got to stay in the mix, and I think it's pretty funny. So this is what Redman and Method Man is doing. Oh, I guess it's 35 albums, guys. Okay, let's get to it. It was a funny video because it was. Oh, hold on. It was a funny video because it was talking about guys and uh, out there scrapping and stuff. It was pretty funny. And they mentioned one of the people mentioned my name. One of the names I used to get called. But oh yeah, that was a cool video too. I'm playing the piano. So this is what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can play this. Speaker is acting up. Let's see if we can play this without any. All right, so y'all see this? Y'all remember that song, right? Yeah, we all do. It was a decent song. Listen to what Method Man is saying. I think this is what's going on. This is a correlation to our community too. Uh, Not our crowd at all, Method Man said. Thanks again, New York and the whole tri-state that showed up to the event, plus Pete and Ebro. I got love for you guys, but never again. At this point, the generational gap is just too wide for me. Anybody hear a new song from Method Man? I mean, not just rapping on, because I think Redman do a lot of rapping on his social medias, and which is all good. I'm not saying you have to come out with classics. I mean, at this point, but to say that the generational gap is too big and you find yourself out the loop is, if you want to be in the loop, reinvent yourself. And this is the point I'm making with our brothers and sisters. We are, like a lot of our elders are still preaching the same things that we was learning in 2012 and 2013, and then expecting their church to grow, or expecting everybody to just conform to what they're still and steady teaching. Those are old lessons. Those are old teachings. It's a lot more book than what y'all have been reading consistently. And I think that is putting a little sourness in a lot of people. You got elders retiring. You got elders now, really making a fool out of themselves. You got some elders who selling out big time just so they can stay in the mix. You got some elders who try to reinvent themselves, but they look ridiculous. I mean, they got perms. They done turned to pastors now. You cannot consistently do the same thing and think that you're going to still be relevant. I know what you did was great, but like Method Man said, that generational gap is a that crowd, look at that crowd. That crowd does not care. And it ain't that song is trash. That song, if that song come on right now, I'm like, we vibing to it. We be vibing to it. But that's us. And I'm not looking for that song to be played. But if it comes on, all right, that's cool. I'm not about to type that in so I can hear it. Not saying it's not a great song, but that's so old. We're so past that. We do go back and look at older things, but we won't, even as old as I am now, 36. I want new thing. I want to hear something new, Method Man. Give me a new banger. It ain't got to be a classic. This is a banger. Show me that you really want to be relevant. And this would make sense. I mean, this wouldn't make sense, a generational gap, because now you're bringing back great content. Now you won't just be lined up in a lineup where a bunch of people who was born in 2003, you won't have. Why are you even there in the first place? Why are you there? Same thing with the elders and our teachers. Why are y'all still in the same? Why y'all in a spot that y'all teaching the same thing, trying to grab a new group of people with these old ways? Sometimes it's good to pass the torch. Look at David and Saul. You got to pass the torch. Moses couldn't walk into the land, but he had some people following him that could. when are we going to be satisfied with I had my time? So like I say, I bring it back to myself when I'm looking at myself from doing music since 2011, and I didn't put out so much work. I had made a name for myself, but now I look back, the views ain't the same, the crowd ain't the same, and I still find ways to reinvent myself in a way. Okay, this is what the Israelite community like to hear. All right, let me do this because I still want to do music. I do music sometimes that it don't get no plays, but I like music. And then I was like, you know what? Let me do something, see if I can tap into what everybody else is doing. So then I reinvent myself. I get up there. I say, you know what? I know I can spit, so let me try to make it more fun. Let me try to make it more inviting. And then I do that. And then it does get some recognition. It does get some praise. But I'm not sitting there saying, "All right, we about to play Real Jew, and y'all about to." I want another 200K on Real Jew. I want another 300K on Thy Holy Name. I'm not looking for that, and that's foolishness to ask for that. That was good for that time. Method Man, them songs were good for that time. Even Wu Tang. We're not about to listen to all that Wu Tang again. We would love to hear, even though a lot of the brothers is gone and not really able to. Well, I think only one of them passed. I think only ODB passed. But anyways, even though y'all may be out of y'all prime, at least try to reinvent yourself in a way that we can come back like, yeah, we can rock with Wu Tang again. But no, that old stuff is gonna be for old people. You can't be mad and mad at the. He's mad at Pete and Ebro. I'm never coming back. Like that's ignorant. You are not putting out new music. You gotta stay relevant. You gotta change a little bit. Let me see what the comments say. Domino, oh, you talking about the first song I played? Okay. Daryl. Is that what I say? Exactly. It's a bunch of new brothers and sisters coming into the knowledge. We have to reinvent ourselves. We have to be, I didn't think I was going to ever say this, but I'm one of the old heads now. I have to change and I have to find ways. My kids are older, and that's when I want to, end the show on showing y'all what my kids are doing. My kids make beats, cold beats. My kids are rapping. My kids are singing. My kids are making content. My kids are making animations. How can I sit there and say, okay, now it's still my time to shine? No, it ain't my time to shine. It's my time to allow this transition to be seamless onto whatever my next thing is in life. I want to always be able to create music, but I do want it to always keep the same. I want to be able to still do the Most High's will. So I want to always keep that same enthusiasm and have a message behind it. I just want to do it just to be doing it. I still I feel like a job to do, but I'm not stupid. I'm not oblivious to if it's not doing what I wanted to do, then it's okay. My time is up. Some people want to throw spears at David. You can't do that. You can't throw spears at David, man. You gotta let David come through and be great. So that's what's going on, man. I thought that was hilarious that Method Man is upset that the generational gap is just too wide for him. All right, that's fine if you recognize that, and but you're still performing. So it ain't like you didn't know who was in that lineup. You went out there thinking it was gonna still rock and jam, and no, that's not how it go. That's not how it go, Mr. Method Man. But yeah, man. So yeah, I thought that was hilarious. Um, Reinvent yourself. Even in a marriage, you can't do the same things that you was doing when y'all first got together. You're gonna have to find new ways and new ways to be excited. Life should not be boring and full of reruns. Sometimes you gotta spice it up a little bit. Do something that you would never do, just to give some more variety to what you want to do in life. Like you can't not just be the same forever. Everybody be stuck in their ways. It's okay to have a way about you. That's just who your character is. But you also gotta sometimes do something different. All right, that's all it is. That's all it is. So I'm gonna get into something a little more serious, which I just don't understand. We have so many people, our brothers, our young brothers and our young sisters missing. So whenever y'all get a chance, go to my page and share these. It's so many, so many, so many. I do this every day, and it's just so many. So many brothers and sisters, potential earth changing people, just missing, gone, never to be heard of again in a lot of cases. Too many cases. Okay, we can stop here. All right, so I seen this post, and it's about a sister, and she said, sometimes a perfect family is a mom and her kids, and she got two young babies, and the picture to me is showing that okay, you recently had these two babies, and I'm just let's just assume that it's just they're twins maybe, and it's one father, of course, right? So she said, and a lot of people got upset, but I got a different view on it, right? I don't always look at things as just plain. I try to sometimes, put a scenario in place that allows a little more consideration towards people and what they think and feel. So she said sometimes a perfect family is a mom and her kids. And a lot of brothers was upset, and a lot of sisters came through and vouched. So we see that split, we see that. But let me say this: when I see things like this, I say, okay, let's assume she just been through something traumatic, and maybe through a whole pregnancy, and this guy she was with was abusive, verbally, physically, all that. Nobody's really there to help, and it's just her fighting with this guy spiritually or physically to bring forth this thing that she thought was going to happen, like a family. She had to bring this thing in by herself, wanting to. Let me put the picture down so y'all can see her. Wanting to have a family, but it just not panning out for her. So imagine that's the scenario. So then she posts this after, say she was dealing with something. She said, you know what? I love my family regardless. And she said, which people didn't want to see. Sometimes, see, we like to, okay, go ahead. We like to ignore little tidbits. See, I like to read what's thus is written. Read what is written. Sometimes, and it's okay to say sometimes. I think we want to ignore sometimes and go straight to a perfect family is a mom and this is what we do all the time, man. We ignore critical things just so we can feel more validated in our responses. So, yeah, The sister said sometimes, and this her case was dealing with an evil man who she wanted to be with so badly, even have kids by him. And she figured out that she can still do this on her own if she just, pray and meditate and overcome adversities and obstacles. She said, sometimes, come on, man. A perfect family is a mom and her kids. Yeah, I can agree. Because sometimes it is. Sometimes you got to get away from the people you thought had your best interest. Sometimes you got to get away from people you thought you can trust. Sometimes you got to get away from people because they are going to kill you. Can we just live in that sometimes? Just sometimes it's a perfect family. Is a mom and her kids. Sometimes it is. Brothers and sisters, man, this is the problem I have with a lot of things. This is why I had a bunch of issues in the community because I'm critical with these things. You can't just say things, right? And be validated in your own heart unless we examine what's the real deal. Can we examine this thing first before we come to a conclusion? Then ain't that scripture? Can we just go back and look at this thing as a whole before we just make a judgment and deal with our past and how we feel instead of looking at the critical things? And this is one of them. They told his sister head up. And I looked at it, the first thing I said, well, she only said sometimes. She didn't even say most of the time. So sometimes ain't, let's just say most of the time is a little over 50%. Sometimes under 20%. That's what I'm giving sometimes. Under 20%. And that's very, very fair. So if it's under 20%, she at least giving 80% back to a perfect family as a husband and wife. Right? Oh yeah, now it make a lot more sense. Now you got your feelings. Because that seems more logical to accept than you making up something in your head that wasn't said. Sometimes critical, man. Things like that be making and breaking friendships and relationships. Critical things, critical things. The sister just said sometimes, man. All right, let's keep moving on. I got a lot more. Um, oh, we could probably read some of the comments if y'all wanted to. Oh, it was only two. Uh, we'll do that next segment. Next segment. So I'm gonna let people know that I want to read their comments. All right. So I'll be making jokes all the time, but look, I had seen this, and this is pretty. This is pretty ridiculous. Pretty ridiculous. This is real. This ain't no AI generated. So it's a man in a handicap match with two women. These women don't look strong. These women don't look like hard, rough women. They look like regular women who, who not afraid to defend themselves. He's out here mollywopping women in the ring. Look at this. This is this. Think about this. Think about seeing this 15 years ago. No, you know what? 20 years ago. Let's go back a little further. Think about seeing this 20 years ago and how everybody in the world would unanimously say this is a weak, a weak, a weak ass dude, man. He's in the ring. Now look at his people there. There's people watching this fight. He is hitting these women with power punches. To their credit, they ain't backing down, but they're getting mollywopped. They're getting mollywopped. Oh my goodness. They getting their head whipped. It's a little laggy. It's a little might not play that good. Yeah. I wish I could. Can you hear some volume?
You don't get money. It was never no beef with this bitch.
We ain't gonna listen to that. But anyways, yeah, a man versus two women, and it's an audience, so people paying tickets to see this thing. Isn't this world going to hell? Like this is this. These are the steps, the beginning steps. To wait till the world allow these things. We got this stuff out, this pedophilia stuff out in California. They've been trying to pass these laws on, which they think they did, like little laws in between, where yeah, they're trying to mess with the babies now. They want to make it where the babies can be dealt with. And they even got people saying, making these terms and stuff that make it sound more appeasing to other pedophiles that yeah, you're doing the right thing. Like one guy was saying uh some of the kids are giving their consent. Some kids give their consent. What the hell is going on? But this is what we allow. We are allowing this. It's not hard to for everybody to say, wait a minute, especially these people who with this who have a back and who have a voice. Why don't y'all all collectively say, hey, wait a minute, who said this was a good idea? Oh yeah, you out of here. Let's lock them up. No, we locking them up right now. Right now. What where's the pressure at on that? It's a sick place, man. Now this has been going on behind closed doors forever. All them rich folks, they get this stuff together and they do all this entertainment stuff. We know what they used to do to us, have us fight to the death. So these things are not new to the idea, and the ideas are not new. It's just now we getting to see these weird things, man. Very weird, man. Very weird. Very weird. All right, let's move on. Like next time we're gonna read the comments. There's more missing brothers and sisters. And I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, certain children don't look their age." I don't give a damn. They still babies. It's unfortunate that they out here looking like that. Yeah, I don't agree with that, but I don't agree with you taking them either. Okay. I don't know if y'all heard about this. Um, so I believe they just everything trying to go to streaming. They want to have their own streaming site, which they're gonna collect 100% profit from. So the NBA is officially closing their 11-year, 76 billion media revenue deal with ESPN, NBC, and Amazon. Why are y'all doing that? Now it's too real. I got another little conspiracy theory. Everybody kind of pulling away from their business endeavors. If y'all noticed, like 4 years ago, 3 years ago, a lot of those head guys at those major um 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 companies, had resigned. People were saying it was some dealing with some taxes and avoiding certain taxes and taxations. No, I don't want to hear that. Nobody giving up $1 billion companies for nothing. Walmart, what was the other guy? Apple, a couple other companies y'all might not even heard of, but they all jumped off their main platform and sold their shares. So there's something bigger going on, but let's just stay in the realm of blue blip that bleep. That's the imaginary world I call this place. So they could be just using the streaming platform they trying to set up soon. We probably hear much more about it, and they just gonna bring everybody there because 76 billion. Yeesh. If they can, that's going split in a lot of ways. So if they can get that to themselves, of course they'll be a lot more happier. So that's what I believe this is, or just trying to. That's what I believe this is in the bloobity blop world. But in the real world, they running from something. They trying to cut ties so they got to deal with nobody. They taking their money and they getting out of here. All right, let's keep scrolling. I'm gonna do a couple more, then we're gonna wrap it up. Let's keep scrolling. Some people have some great advice on there. More missing sisters and brothers. More missing children. More missing black babies. More missing black babies. More missing black. It's a little laggy now. Oh yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. They did a little reunion, but a reunion can't be a reunion without Miss Hill. They ain't got Miss Hill down there. I ain't see her. Do y'all see Miss Hill? Do y'all see Miss Hill? Let's scroll up. Miss Hill, ain't this? Can't replace. I don't care how many people you put in that photo. This is the one. This is the one right here. We want to see her. We love Whoopi too, but we want to see her. She want to know what to be seen. Still pretty cool though to see that. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, I seen this. Watching all these missing people articles. I mean, reading these articles and stuff, man. So they got these doors. Play, Exo Silly. I don't want to click on it. Well, we just missed part of it. Anyways, the door lock up pretty cool, man. I thought that was pretty cool to share. Like I said, I gotta do some YouTube shorts. Just doing funny jokes. Y'all check out the shorts, man. I be really thinking I'm a comedian. Y'all tell me I'm not funny though. I need to hear that because I really think I am. And I got a bunch of shorts, man. So y'all check those out. This one right here, it was funny until I noticed the young brother, man, nose was just so nasty. I'm like, yo, what is that about? One of them boogers just fell in my eye, man. Yeah, I don't know why they do that little boy like that. I had made this post the other day, well, a couple hours ago, almost. Uh, yeah, seeing this man, how him and his wife went to the games, having a ball, both of them, and then he passed away, and then she passed away, and the team still acknowledged their presence with these posters. I thought that was super cool, man. Oh, like I said, the post at the top says, having someone I can grow old with makes me extremely happy and extremely sad because things happen in life where you don't go your way, but still very happy. More missing people. See, I don't even just want to say missing people. Our babies. More of our babies going missing. Oh, I made a joke. We'll talk about that stuff next time. Hey, y'all can scroll over, y'all see if y'all want to. What is it? Oh yeah, they was getting rid of the crows that be messing with their power lines. They was using hawks. I thought that was pretty cool. More missing babies. This one, this article, yeah, said they got found. That must have just changed today. Oh, I reposted that. It's a brother missing. Story pretty eerie. I reposted a couple of them. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. I thought it was funny. So, LeBron, Timothy Mozgov was playing here in Cleveland. That's where I'm at. And LeBron had this guy looking decent, man. The Lakers ended up paying him 64 mil, and he was a bum. LeBron, man, he's to me the best basketball player to ever play, and he can make certain people look better than they are. And I remember it was an article, it was a video of Larry Bird saying he was trying to get some people down to Indiana that was on from the Cavs, and Larry Bird told the organization, "Nah, don't grab none of them guys. He's making them look way better than they actually are." He was telling the truth. He was telling the truth. So this is what we're gonna end it on. I want to show y'all the video that my babies made. All right, we're gonna show y'all the video that my babies made. And let me jump over to there real quick. All right, let's do that. And then we're gonna end the show like that. Let's see. I'm gonna jump into the comments too to see if somebody left something. I'm scrolling. I don't be looking too much. So this is the song. But you know what? Let's look at the comments real quick. All right. Let's see what we left off at. Okay. All right. All right, young Meek Mill. Right, ain't no telling what she been through or if the dude even wanted to be there. It sounds like she accepted her circumstance. Exactly. I mean, she definitely just said sometimes. You're right. And it sounds like, you know what, I tried. But sometimes you can have a happy family without, somebody that you wanted in your life. Right? Yeah. Dallas checking in. Is the game on? Is the game on? I think the game on. Yeah, we about to go check that out. Darrell, knock it off, JB. Oh man, what I say? what I said? I don't even know how long ago was that. I don't even know what I said. All right. So let's. Oh snap. Okay. So we're about to play the song that play the song and the video my kids did. They did an excellent job. Um, three of my kids, three out of the nine children I possess. No. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We get that right. All right. So we're gonna jump into this. Let's see if we can blow this up. Come on. One thing about this, man, it ain't gonna do what I tell it to do. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this is working right. My gosh. It don't look like I can play it. Let's see. I see the internet thing is tripping big time. Like these bars is just wicked, man. But let's see if we can. I just want y'all to see what my
Hey, man, we talk about
is.
God for a little bit.
Yeah, if not, I want y'all to go check it out on my page.
Let's get a little bit of positive vibes going.
Passive income, and I think they did a great job. All right. Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, man, appreciate that.
Yeesh. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can.
Just lay back, man, chill vibe with me real quick, man. Ain't nothing too
Let's see
serious.
if we can let that buffer a little
Just wanna,
bit.
change the aura around here a little.
Hey, this stuff is out of my hands. I done bought things, little mesh things, the hook certain devices up to, and they work fine throughout. I'm telling you, they work fine. Yeah, this ain't gonna go as smooth as I wanted to go. We're gonna have to. No. Well, anyways, y'all check this out, man. It's a dope video. Y'all go check that out. Yeah, y'all got to check that out, man. Yep, that ain't gonna work. All right, y'all. Anyway, appreciate y'all. We can still listen to it on our way out the door. Like I said, appreciate another and gonna rock out. We're gonna rock out like that. We're gonna rock out like that, man. All right. And,
Can we talk about what? If you say you for the truth, I'm just trying to make you see, like a thing that you will be amazed that we in a maze that might be in. Instead of walking through these halls, we never gonna solve. Let's lift each other up and climb over the walls. Yeah. I just want what's due to me. So why I never do to you what I want to do to me? Let's take it back to the laws of Deuteronomy. Cause we want our Elohim in our economy. Yeah.
super proud of them, man.
What's due to me? So why I never do to you what I want to do to me? Only the wise realize what is really peace. And if it's God in your mind, you will never see this nation with no patience. They won't hear my dissertation. Yeah. So I keep it short and sweet like talks of reparation. We did the renovations, but can't live in this location. This our reservations, but do not have reservations. Overseers are deceivers, and that's an understatement. Anyways, this ain't for couch bums. Either you're in or you're out, son. Can't be more concerned with the income over the outcome. Yeah, I just want what's due to me. So why I never do to you what I want to do to me? Let's take it back to the laws of Deuteronomy. Cause we want our Elohim in our economy. Yeah. I just want what's due to me. So why I never do to you what I want to do to me? Only the wise realize what is really peace. And if it's God in your mind, it will never cease.
All right, y'all. Blessings, man. See y'all next week. Remember, promote our brothers and sisters who invent things, man. The inventors are the true prophets of the Most High. They're the ones who change the world, and we never speak of them. Blessings, everybody. Catch y'all next episode. Bye.